For centuries, the Javanese have used shadow puppetry as a master class in statecraft, passing down complex political philosophy through carved leather and flickering light. The story centers on King Duryodhana, who is driven by a recurring dream. In it, a voice promises him absolute, unshakable authority over his kingdom, provided he can secure a legendary artifact known as the Crown of Sri Rama. Duryodhana treats leadership as a physical commodity. He believes respect and authority are tangible assets, bought with gold or seized through military force. To acquire this power, he deploys his most lethal warrior, Karna, backed by a massive army. Their orders: march up Mount Kuttarangu and seize the crown from an aging hermit by force. That aggression hits a brick wall at the peak. Karna is intercepted by the hermit's disciple, an aging monkey warrior named Anoman, who effortlessly dismantles the invading army. In desperation, Karna unleashes his ultimate, unstoppable superweapon. The old warrior simply reaches up and snatches the projectile out of the sky barehanded. Karna is left completely humiliated. The failure of his army and his greatest weapon suggests a deep misunderstanding of what power actually is. Shortly after Karna retreats, another prince arrives at the mountain. Arjuna travels completely alone and unarmed, seeking guidance with total humility. He is immediately intercepted by 4 immortal giants. These are the literal, physical manifestations of worldly human desires: greed, anger, and ego. Arjuna sets his gear on the ground and simply sits. By controlling his breathing and detaching from his own ego, he causes the giants to dissolve into ash. Even with the path cleared, he remains outside the hermitage, sitting entirely still for 3 full days until he is invited to enter. This reflects a core principle of Javanese philosophy. The ability to govern the outer world is predicated on the ability to first conquer one's own inner impulses. Inside the hermitage, Arjuna discovers that the crown is actually the Wahyu Makutarama, a sophisticated philosophical doctrine of leadership, also known as the Astabrata. As shown in this diagram, true leadership requires the ruler to perfectly mirror 8 specific elemental forces found in nature. The first 2 are the sun and the moon. A leader provides boundless energy like the sun, extracting taxes as gently as sunlight evaporates water, while offering comfort and light like the moon during a society's darkest hours. Next are the star and the earth. The star serves as a fixed, unmoving moral compass, while the earth remains firm and deeply just, an unbribable foundation where every citizen reaps exactly what they sow. Then come the atmospheric elements. The cloud projects a massive, intimidating authority that serves as a shield of protection, while the wind moves through every corner of society, treating all classes with equal formlessness. Finally, the leader balances fire and water. Fire is used to decisively burn away corruption, while the heart of the leader remains as deep as the ocean, able to absorb constant criticism without overflowing. Ultimate authority is an ecological balance. It is a state of equilibrium maintained through every daily action. Arjuna leaves the mountain carrying the most powerful leadership doctrine in the world. On the road home, Karna intercepts him once more. Still desperate for the crown, he attempts to buy the secret or physically beat it out of his brother. Arjuna immediately applies the Astabrata. He meets Karna's aggression with the patience of water and the firm justice of the earth.
Arjuna reaches into his belongings, pulls out the superweapon Karna lost on the mountain, and honorably hands it back to him. Karna is paralyzed by the weight of this gesture. Faced with a brother who returns a weapon rather than using it, his sense of warrior honor turns inward. He retreats in silence, the threat neutralized without a drop of blood. At this moment, the hermit on the mountain reveals his true identity. He is the god-king Prabu Kresna, the master orchestrator of these events. Kresna prophesizes that this wisdom belongs to Arjuna's descendants, whose bloodline is destined to govern Java for generations to come. True leadership is an act of becoming a selfless vessel for the people and the rhythm of nature, a path that builds a legacy capable of outlasting empires.